This call is now being recorded.
Yo! What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
I was like, I have a text from Dave. Holy shit, let's do a raw chat. What do you do?
Yeah, well, Chuck was out early this morning. He wasn't at his banker's hour schedule this week or today.
No, I actually have to work with the rest of you now. I feel so lucky.
Just fun out here at 3 a.m. Yep.
Yep. Gotta watch his lines, Chuck.
Excuse me.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
I did that just for Chuck.
What's that?
Not, they've gotten better at least with the little alerts. Like I know in some trucks in the past it'd be like roll the door and like, fuck, what the hell, man?
Yeah, I still have the Predator in my truck.
Mine does too.
Like the Predator's growl, It's like.
It's even more fun when you're going through a construction zone and you got like the lines in the middle that you can't avoid,
Yeah, but cracks in the road, tar lines, anything that resembles a line, it'll fucking pick up.
I'll be listening to a podcast or listening to music on Spotify, and I'll pause it for a couple mile stretch because it'll just keep da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, hold on, let me just hit play again after I get past you.
You can't disable it.
My biggest problem is I put the turn signal on and then I go to merge over and I turn it off about halfway over, and then it sets it off.
Too quick, pretty much, right? Like you shut it off.
Yeah.
Before, I got it. I've done it a couple times where I didn't. It's like in my mind, I was like, I got a signal when I'm getting over, but then for some reason I start to come over and I get halfway over and it goes double. Oh shit, I forgot to put my signal on. The thought crossed my mind, but it didn't reach the action steps. It just
your brain didn't reach your hand.
Yep.
Yep, that's for all the DOT officers listening. Look out for that FedEx truck that don't use a signal. Shit. That's like, everybody out here that don't fucking use their goddamn signals.
Yep.
Because why would you need to tell anybody what you're about to do? They should just know, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, there's another truck off on the little slanted ditch or whatever that had a couple tow trucks helping him ride himself back up.
Oh, nice.
That's like 3 times a week, man. There's been a truck off on the side. Yeah. I know they getting tired and going off on the, I'm just going to take a nap over here.
Is it like windy out there?
I guess it's pretty windy out here, but, 70 is like a pretty straight, there are some curves, like when you get to like certain towns or whatever, but otherwise it's pretty straight. Up and down hills or whatever. But, the Midwest, we got all the storms and the heavy winds sometimes, so.
Yeah, that's what I mean. High winds or whatever doesn't help.
I mean, it's like, when they say in some states where they say, like, if you don't like the weather, give it like 5 minutes? That's literally how it is out here, because, like, I was trying to sleep this morning or whatever, and I think I made it all the way up until, thankfully now I didn't wake, like, I had one day I was asleep for like an hour and she started literally walking on top of me and then walking on top of Aaron. I'm like, Nala, lay the fuck down. You take her outside, she runs out and poops really fast. Like, oh, okay, I figured you had to go out. But yesterday morning she made it till probably about half an hour before my alarm. I thought, you're waking me up again? I was like, okay, it's 3. It's like not like too bad. But I go to take her out back and I'm looking at the sky because it's like really windy and I'm feeling drizzle. So I'm like, I probably can't put you out here. Probably going to put you out front, where you have the garage and you can go out. And then, like, literally an hour later, bright and sunny again, no cloud in the sky. And I was like, it looked like it was going to tornado earlier.
Zipped on through.
Yep. We get the tornado watches and alerts a lot around this area, but knock on wood, thankfully we haven't experienced one. But, there's been around the area of Kansas City and stuff. like, everybody be on the lookout, blah, blah, blah. The conditions are ideal for it. I'm like, yeah, they're ideal for that all the time around here, it looks like.
Well, you
ideal
know,
for
you
flash
are in
floods.
Tornado Alley. What do you expect?
But it doesn't sound like they've had, I know there's been tornadoes down near my parents a couple times over the past couple of years, but I haven't heard of
they're
them.
in Oklahoma, right? It's even worse there.
Yes.
Haven't you ever seen Twister? Jesus.
Yeah.
Yep. You know how it is, though. You get those, when you hear, like, something happening close to where loved ones live, I'm all messaging them going, hey, are you guys okay? Because I heard there was, like, an F4 tornado that went through there. And they're like, yeah, I missed it. Oh, cool. All right.
We're used
I'm just
to
making sure you guys are still alive.
Totally used to it.
Yep. Hey, Dave, you know we got to mention on since we're on one of these rare recordings. Fluffernutter. Just kidding.
Hey,
you're fucking hilarious.
I mean, he has a new nickname, so we'll call him Linus now, because he has his blankie.
Yeah, I have a blankie.
Does it have a little hood? You know, a little arm sleeve? Like
No hood. I don't carry it around with me.
Special name for it?
Well, he's got one of the ones where he has two hoods on it for him and his wife. There we go. Go. Yeah, man. So, we're all out here doing it.
Yep.
Been a long ass week. I get to go up to Hazleton, deliver this load, and then wait for the next guy, and then I have to unload his load while he leaves with my empty. Because he was supposed to be off today.
That's how the job works, I guess.
That's how they bribed him to come in and run the load. Oh, I just want to unload. Oh, so, the last hour, you're going to save yourself an hour. Cool.
Man.
Because that's a big fucking difference.
Yep.
And, make me waste an extra hour of my day. Cool, man.
Yep.
Sign me up.
You got this, Dave. You can do it.
Oh, yeah.
We have faith in you, man.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. It
took us at least a little bit, right?
Exactly.
Then and Saturday, so I got you 6:30 for 8:30 Martins, and I need you to go back to Winchester and pick up another load and bring it to Highspire, which is great, because that's like an extra $200 on top of $150.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's great. But you've been running me 3 a.m. start times all week, and then it comes to Saturday, I get a 6:30. Are you fucking for real?
Yeah, that's fun.
Does that mean you'll be working later then, since you're starting later or something?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, you'll be out most of the day.
Yeah, I mean, so the 6:30 for 8:30 is not set in stone. Like, I can get there at 7, and they'll take me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, going back and getting another load, it could be 1 o'clock before I get done. It's just the fact of you needed me start so early all week, and then it comes to Saturday, and you couldn't even give me the 7 a.m. delivery. You had to give me the 8:30, And the 7 a.m. delivery I could deliver at 6. for Martin's. Like you can, you know what I mean? They want you there early on the weekend so they can go home early. That's how it works. Because the second that last load comes in, they get to go home. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, whatever.
Yep.
Sorry,
And then
you
who
don't
knows
need.
what I'm doing on Monday yet, so that should be fun.
You don't need a weekend off. Your family doesn't need you.
What's the time off you speak of, Chuck?
Yeah.
But here's
right?
the deal. Here's the deal, Chuck. It basically guarantees I'm going to be off for the 20th.
What's the 20th?
Really?
The 20th. What am I missing, Dave?
What's the 20th, Chuck? What's the 20th, Chris? How many may I ask you? Oh, it's Father's Day. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I never
No,
have.
Father's Day
have
is the 21st. Father's Day
Whatever.
is the 21st.
But the 20th is the party at Janelle's.
Yes, you're right.
Father's Day and Austin Powers.
Okay. I understand now.
Hunter Brian Austin Green.
I get it now. I'm in the game.
So it guarantees I'll be off for that.
Right. So we'll actually get
they
to
could
see
be like,
you.
oh, we need you to work. Nope. Don't care. Worked last weekend.
Understood, Dave. Understood.
All right.
But if you would have said the 21st, I would have known you were talking about Father's Day.
Okay, well, I was talking about Janelle. Janelle has inviting everybody over for food, fun, and celebrations.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Yep. Yeah, a lot of those important days or whatever, I don't actually use. I'm always too brain fried and stuff because my lack of sleep on my work schedule to basically, like, I don't have a date. You know, I just know they're coming up. I don't know the specifics, you know.
Yeah.
It's like when I meet new people or whatever, and, like, I'll remember, like, our neighbor, you know, we had these new neighbors that just moved into the house next door, you know, and, of course, I'm, you know, happen to actually meet the other neighbor on the other side. They've kind of just waved at us and, you know, not actually, like, said anything to us. But when we actually officially met the new neighbors, I literally, I even kind of called Aaron out there because I met the wife, like she was out there with their dog, and you know, our dogs are barking at each other. She's like, I'm so sorry. I don't worry about it, it's fine. You know, we just don't want you guys to think that we're bad neighbors because we leave our little dog out here, you know, on the road line himself. And I'm like, as long as the dogs can get like physically to each other, I was like, they can bark at each other all they want. I don't care. You know, let them talk.
Yeah.
And got her name, and then of course, like later on, her and her husband and their kids, they have this trampoline they put out back or whatever. So they were all outside. I was like, hey, Aaron, come out, like, why don't you come out here? Let's meet the whole family, not just, you know, the wife or whatever. And when we're out there joking with him, I kind of told him, I was like, by the way, it's gonna take me a minute. Like, I remember her name, Nicole, but I gotta look. His name, I think it's like Matt, but I was like, it's going to take me a minute. I'm bad with names, but I'm great with faces. Like, it takes me a few times to actually, like, remember someone's name unless it's something that's, like, my name or something. Or somebody, like, if I meet a Dave, I probably remember that because I know a Dave, you know. But if it's, like, some random, like, Jeremiah, I might be like, what's your name again? I'm really sorry. Or I usually won't ask again. Usually I'll just kind of wait, try to pick it up again, like, you know, through interactions later on, I'm like, oh, that's right. Their name is Joseph. Okay.
Yeah. It's like Isabella's friends' parents. Like, we've been over there a dozen times. You know what I mean? More than that, probably.
Yeah.
And we don't know their names. You know what I mean? Because it was always, you know, it's always the kid. You drop the kids off or picking one up or whatever. But, you know, she, her and Jess would talk back and forth or whatever to arrange stuff, but Jess sometimes with the work schedule, so she had given her my number or whatever, her friend's mom, and the dad's, usually there too. Yeah. But the only reason I got her name and remember it now is because it's not like your typical name. Yeah. I didn't even know it to begin with. But she had texted me, hey, this is Tierney, Ian's mom. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, you have that Tierney. Okay, yeah. I put it in my phone, yep, I got it now. Because, and see now, this whole time I'm trying to think of her husband's name, and he's cool, you know what I mean? But you wouldn't like him, Chuck. He's a Baltimore fan. But he's got Orioles and Ravens shit, you know what I mean? You wouldn't like him. But he's got an off-the-cuff name, too.
Hey, man, you're back.
I just can't remember it.
Talk about yourself.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Do. I wish I could remember it. But it's not like Matt or anything. It's like something. And they're nice people. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know if you've ever experienced this, Chuck, but they're in their mid-30s. Like Jeff's age. And I'm all like a fucking old fucker. You know what I
mean? No, I never had that problem.
Because,
I didn't.
Although, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I just realized too. There's the father has an older daughter as well, kind of like I do from another marriage.
Yeah.
But I think she's only. Beep.
By the time I was 50, my kids were all grown up.
Yeah, I know.
I was.
You didn't have a 3-year-old running around at home.
Mm-hmm. No. Oh my God.
Yeah, I just made Lion Hall burst out laughing.
Oh, what's that?
Hey, Christopher, how's it going? I'm like, not too bad. Actually, they called and I missed it because I was like, I think they called when you're in the middle of a sentence, and I was like, they'll call back. Because I don't want to cut you off. But then they call again, and so I was like, hold on, let me flip over. And, because, hey, what's your ETA out here? I'm like, about 5:15 probably. Okay, cool, because we have a pup with your name all over it. I know you got some graffiti going on there, huh? He was like, whoa, what? He's like, wait, what? Oh, I got you. I was like, yeah. I was like, somebody out there, tagging trailers with my name. Okay, well,
Yeah, well.
They should say FedEx on them, but, it's like.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I got one going to Casimo, whatever. Okay, going back 644, which is where I park at. He goes, yep. Like, okay, cool. I was like, I'll always do it if it's one trailer. I ain't doing more than one. But I guess they're getting used to me or whatever, because when I came in, I had to call every time I run a load going back to Casimo, and then I come back in, to do my next trip. I always have to call them to have them move me back over. This afternoon, when I called, they literally answered the phone. Hey, need to get your truck and whatever moved over? I was like, yes, sir. He goes, okay, I got it done for you. I'm like, cool. Thank you. I was like, they didn't even have to yeah, you would think when they get me assigned that they would just, because sometimes they do. I'll go to check in and it'll already have me over here, but. Most of the time, though, I'll go to check in. Yeah, you're not located. Where you're trying to check in? I'm okay, hold on. I'll be calling. I was like, you guys want me to? Although when they send me over to some of the hubs that are close by Casimo, then some of the ladies that dispatch me over there, they try to then dispatch me from that hub that's 2 miles away or something back to Casimo, and I'm like, no. I was like, I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to bobtail back over there because that's an extra trailer that I got to pick up and drop. And I'm like, fuck it. It's not worth the few dollars that I would make to to do that load, which is add another maybe like 15 minutes because you got to pick up and then drop and then park. And I'm like, I'd rather bobtail over and park. It ain't worth my time. You know, I'd rather save that 15 minutes and be on my way home.
Mhm. Yeah. See, aren't you
Some
glad
people
you
be like,
never
but
done
it's extra
doubles
money,
to go
though.
back?
Nah.
Yeah.
One
You be
of
doing
the
it every
times that
day.
they tried to, because one of the times when they tried to get me to do doubles, they wanted me to go to two separate
Two different
terminals. They wanted me to go to,
Yeah.
it was like you'd have to drop one and then grab an empty to hook up behind your other trailer and then go drop the other one and pick up another empty. And I'm like, no. The only way I'll ever do that, usually, especially if it's like my last load of the night before I'm parking, is I'll go to one and then I'll head out with the front trailer and the dolly and then, get to the next spot and drop the front trailer and either bobtail out with just the dolly or grab one empty with the dolly, so that I'm at least bringing something out, but I'm not bringing out a whole set because I'm like, every time you set up, even if it's a set of empties, it's still going to take me 45 minutes. And it's like, no. If you got 3 sets, that's like, what, two hours, 2.5 hours extra? I'm like, no, thank you. I'm good. Fuck you.
No. Superman,
No.
Like that Spanish exchange that I had. He's like, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck you,
How about
man.
no?
I don't know if I told you the story about him, Dave, where he, because I get, because of, like, obviously English not being the best language for him. We were in tennis together, and he would, because I drove, because I lived out in the country, so I think I had a car like 15 or something, but it was like 65 Galaxy or whatever. But
yes,
I was driving myself to school and I driving myself to tennis practice, and this friend of mine, we're both on the team, and he'd be like, approach me in school, hey, you go to tennis practice? I was like, yeah. He goes, you ride me? I was like, I will not ride you, but I'll give you a ride to tennis practice. And he started laughing. No, that's what I mean. That's what it means. I'm like, okay, I kind of figured that's what you meant, but I had to clarify though.
Yeah.
I will not do that, but I will give you a ride. We could ride in the same car together.
Check
That's
out
fine.
his expectations.
Yeah, I was like, no, I will not do that. I'm sorry. I don't swing that way. I'm good. Like, I like you, man. You're a good friend, but I don't like you.
Yeah, that sounds like Jody. Somebody on the TV. He's pulling an open top dump trailer. Bitching about fucking assholes in the left lane not going anywhere.
Oh, man.
All right, guys, I am at my stop. I'm going to have to jump off of here.
Okay, well, make sure you're careful on the landing. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
tuck
Dave.
and roll, tuck and roll.
Yeah.
Tuck and roll, tuck and roll. Bye, guys.
See ya.
See ya, bye.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he called. Now I'm like, oh yeah. He told me yesterday he was coming in at 3. It's like fucking 4:30. I'm like, oh.
Yep. Pretty early for him.
Well, yeah, he's not in Virginia. He was doing those local deliveries in Virginia. Or Virginia Beach,
gotcha.
I should be more specific.
Yeah.
He's not doing he did it up till Wednesday, and the guy that normally did it was off vacation or whatever, so. Which is weird to come off vacation in the middle of the week, but whatever.
Yep.
Each their own. So then he got thrown back into the shuffle, and he came in yesterday for couple hours. He shuttled a truck from like a service shop or whatever to the yard, and then he went home.
Yep.
Yeah, or as Paul said, he took a truck for a walk. let it out, stretch its legs.
Yep.
But it's crazy because he still gets paid for a full day.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not,
That's good.
because they have, it's not his fault they can't find him a load.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's their policy though, which is nice.
And yeah, it's one perk I like about working for who I do, or working for the guy I do. I hear, the manager or whatever, can have a random issue with like load not being ready or something or whatever, or it might have been when I had updated my med card and it was all updated, but for some reason FedEx fucked it up, like they didn't have it updated on their end a couple of days later. So he was like, "Yeah, go ahead and take the night off, and I'm still gonna pay you for the load. Hopefully tomorrow FedEx will have you all squared away." I'm like, "All right, cool. I appreciate you paying. I appreciate you still getting the pay. That works, Because he's like, "It's not your fault. It's been like 4 days. It should have already been updated by now." I'm like, "Yeah." I almost got stuck in St. Louis when that happened because I got down there with the load going that way, and then they couldn't dispatch me coming back. They're like, "Oh, we're running into an error right here." I'm like, "Why did you guys send me out here if you guys didn't know if you guys were going to be able to send me back?" That doesn't make sense.
Nope.
Like I would have stayed home. It's like,
yeah.
Because I bobtailed back unpaid from St. Louis because I was like, I ain't staying here. I was like, "Oh, fuck it. I'll bobtail back to Kansas City. That's fine."
Unpaid? Yeah, no, I don't think so. It'll make
Yeah.
them pay me.
Well, I don't. Cause I think basically what had to happen, when I talked to the manager or whatever, he was calling them to try to get it squared away, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him." He's like, "Go ahead and you got your choice. You can hang out there, and hopefully they got to get it fixed tomorrow, or you can, Bob, just go ahead and take off and bobtail back." And I'm like, pretty much unpaid miles. He goes, "Yeah, unfortunately, because FedEx will sometimes pay bobtail miles, but most of the time they don't. Like if we're having to go somewhere, because they need us to go somewhere to get a load, but they're not wanting to send us there with the trailer, then they'll pay us. But majority of the time, though, we're just bobtailing that. Like they're putting us in there where we actually will log in a dispatch ourselves, then we're getting paid technically. But if we're going somewhere bobtail, they most of the time will just be like, "Nope, you're not. Unfortunately, unless you're moving equipment, whatever." And like, okay, whatever. Like I don't fight them,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing pretty good with my my route, so paycheck each week, and I'm like, yeah, I can't complain too much money wise, paying the bills, whatever. That's the problem I have when I.
Sorry. Good.
No, and that's the problem I have on Thursday nights when my paycheck hits, because usually I try to get in and out of St. Louis as quick as I can, but a lot of times there's shit I gotta do that I can't do during the day, so it's like when I'm doing the 30, I try to take care of stuff.
Yeah.
Paycheck will hit, and I'll be down there going, "All right, let me see, you gotta pay this bill, gotta pay that bill, do this, gotta do that." So there's a couple things tonight that I was trying to put the order through earlier than Friday morning. Like I was trying to do it Thursday night, 12, 1 a.m., whatever, hoping that if I got it ordered earlier that maybe they would, like the farmer's dog stuff, we got 3 packs left, and usually when I do it Friday morning-ish or whatever, they don't start process or actually preparing it till Saturday or Sunday, and then they ship it out Monday or Tuesday. Usually gets here by Wednesday, but 3 packs will get us till Monday. And so I had already planned ahead, hey, I'm going to try to, I didn't know if they'd respond to text, because that's how I get the company to go ahead and charge me. Because it's like Amazon, they don't charge me right away when I go to the or whatever.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. Yep.
So I text them to be like, "Hey, how do I, if I unlock my card, will you guys be able to push this order through?" And yeah, we could do that. Just let us go in, whatever. And then I was asking, do you guys recommend changing the portion sizes a little bit? Because my husky, I mean, sometimes she'll just plow through the food really quick. Other times she does graze a little bit longer, but there's been times where she ate it, clean bowl, and then like a couple hours later she's licking her bowl like she's hungry again. And it's like, I was like, she's a pretty active dog. We supplement with other stuff. Like I get unkibble or whatever to give her some of this other stuff later on in the day, so she has some food, but I'm not giving her like a full like bowl,
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, well, we can actually increase the portion size, whatever. Instead of like 600 calories, it'd be like 850. And I was like, how much does that change the price? And it'll be about $10 more because it's like 70 cents per day extra or whatever on the 14-day or whatever. Cause I keep doing the 14-day supply and telling them that like, hey, the next week I'll probably go ahead and do the full month, so that way I'm planning ahead, like getting the 14-day now and then the 26-day order the next week to try to have more than enough. But the last couple orders have just been the 14-day and then ordering it when we're getting near the end of that 14-day again because of the big bills.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't really been. But now I think I should be able to. We got past a lot of those. Should be able to take care of it. That's kind of what I did last night. Was like ordering some of the sleep gummies that we ran out of. So we do these lullabites or whatever. Normally get those on Amazon, but I couldn't find anything on Amazon that actually had shipping that I liked. Like everything had a big window of like June 18th to the 24th. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. No, and so. I don't order a lot on TikTok Shop, but I remember Darren actually had ordered lullabies from somebody from one of the shops on TikTok. So I went ahead and I looked on there and found a deal where it was like 60% off. So literally I said, fuck it, I'm ordering four cans of these lullabies. Normally they're like $30 a piece, but 4 cans, I think I paid $65 for all 4 of them. And I was like, damn. And it says
you
by
actually,
Wednesday.
like, I don't know, I'm kind of weary of that. Because I see the ads for they have the SSD chips for PlayStation, like extend your memory and stuff.
Yeah.
And you see it's super easy, do this, do that. And I'm like, yeah, it looks easy, but how does it actually work? You're not showing how it actually works. And it's not cheap. Yeah, it's not. It's like like $80. You know what I mean, for like terabyte or whatever.
Oh.
Which I'm like, I'd like to get that, but does it actually work? Does it actually extend your memory? I mean, I don't know. I got to look into it.
I wonder, like, how would you? Is that one of those things where you have to like unscrew and like take the PlayStation apart or something?
Yes. Yeah. Well, the cover comes off. The cover you can like they show you how to do it. Yeah. Like you snap the cover snaps off, and then there's like 2 screws. It's super easy. It's like they're built for that to be able to It's just, and there's a slot for that addition. You don't have to take anything out. You just add it on to what's already there. They're made. It's like made for that, but I'm afraid I do it, and then I can't use my PlayStation anymore because it's fucked.
There's a little bit of a like a electrical surge, and all of a sudden everything's just right.
Yeah, well, not even that. Just like it corrupts the memory of the other thing. You know what I mean? All of a sudden it's blank.
Looks like Lionel's calling me again. I'm like, you guys already talked to me. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yep. Do 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 do.
Yo. Yeah, it's funny. This is a different person. This is a lady, one of the ladies that normally calls me or whatever. Hey, it's Stephanie. I was wondering, could you do a load going to Casimo? And I was like, somebody actually already called and asked me if I could. I was like, don't you guys work in the same little office?
I was on break.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we'll have it ready for you.
This is the second one, so you're gonna have to do 2.
Need you to do double.
Yeah. No.
Suddenly it's like, oh, well, what do you know? I'm suddenly not available for either, I guess,
Yeah, oops, sorry. Gotta run.
I already took off and headed back. But it doesn't show you've arrived yet.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yep. You would think she would have already looked in there and, I don't know. Just having me assigned to a load, I guess she would not know that somebody already talked to me about it, I guess.
Man.
Probably don't have records of people calling drivers or whatever. I don't know. Like, no fucks do I give. I just work here.
That's right. So that I want to go back to that medical card thing. Is it because you have to do it so frequently, or is that just like it was a random thing?
I'm trying to remember what were we talking about.
So you had that where they couldn't dispatch you for a load because you're medical card. Is it because it happens so often, or I don't know. I don't know if you have it.
No, they
1 year, 2 years. I don't know.
Well, I have to do it once a year because of the sleep apnea, whatever.
Right.
Like if I drop a lot of weight and stuff and end up being able to go through the physical, and I could get a 2-year card in that case because of like.
Yeah.
But I think it was like I'm trying to. I think FedEx had an update because I'd sent them the card, like send them a photo or whatever. And so they had it, but corporate hadn't updated me. And so FedEx and my manager were both, they were basically trying to, so it's like, the way my manager explained it, like, I was good with the state and good with DOT, but I wasn't good with FedEx corporate. And he was this is a bunch of shit, because you're legal over here and over here, but you're not legal with corporate with FedEx. That's why they, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I think I was sitting at St. Louis for 2 hours while, and I was on hold most of the time because, one of their line haul guys in Lenaxo, actually, I think I had to call Lenaxo when I was sitting at St. Louis, so I was on hold down there, and then they put me on hold to call someone else, and they were trying to get someone from corporate on the phone, but of course we're talking like 2 in the morning by this point, and so then I'm calling Rex, and he's like, one of those conversations, hey Rex, how's it going, sir? He goes, probably not good if you're calling me at 2 in the morning. Like, I'm kind of stuck down here, and he's like, what's going on? Like, they can't dispatch me. They said I'm got medical card issues, even though I have the updated card. I've sent it everywhere.
Yeah, if somebody in corporate didn't do their job. I know for us, they they email. For now they email the DOT directly, but they are also supposed to email it to your your job.
Yeah,
like
they used to have to self-certify now, but now you don't. Like,
no, you don't. You don't.
So I was like, that
you
was
don't even have to have the card on
that.
you anymore. You don't have even have to have the card on you. No.
Well, what do? They just
it's attached to your license now. Because it gets sent in to the FMSC, whatever, you know what I mean, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration.
Something like that.
Yeah, it gets sent to them, and they attach it to your license. So when they pull up your license on a computer, it's there.
That's cool. Of course, I'm still going to carry mine on me.
Well, yeah, you should. You should. Don't get me wrong. I'm just telling you. Generally, you're not going to need it. But.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just got mine done. So on the form that they like the approval form, it even says on there for email safety, at company name and shit, like
Damn.
to email the long form and shit. So the company has it. We used to have to. We have the ability where we can go on our app and send it in, like take a scan of it. But we don't even have to do that anymore unless they need it or whatever. But what's funny is that I got it done. It was like Wednesday or whatever, and or Tuesday. And my manager texted me like hours later. Hey, do you need a new authorization form? Your car's expiring on the 14th or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I just got it done today. Like, and it should be on its way. Okay, cool, thanks.
Yep.
I'm like, you're there to tell me that if I need another form, but didn't even tell me about the original one. I just saw it in my mailbox.
Damn.
In Winchester, which I don't park there. I just go there to get the loads. You know what I mean? I'm not always at the office either.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go right to the mill and load it and leave. We don't ever go to the office. So should have said something, bud. Said, hey, I got your authorization form when you get your physical. Like, okay, cool.
Yep.
Anyway, the drama of meanwhile, there's other people out here that probably shouldn't be driving and are, you know what I mean? And they're fucking getting the runaround. It's crazy, man. And you too, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same shit. We're getting fucked with. Meanwhile, there's people out here that are barely legally out here with a legal license, you know what I mean? Or it might be not a legal license.
Or an ID.
Or, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not trying to, but it's a huge fucking problem because of how regulated this industry is. And part of the reason that people try to seek ways around it is because of how heavy regulated it is. And there's a good reason for it, though.
Yep.
Maybe you wouldn't have half the people rolling over on 70 out there.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's nuts out here. I didn't realize, anytime we came out here to visit stuff, I didn't really like traveling on 70 anyway, especially out there closer to St. Louis, cause just, always felt a little didn't feel safe. I mean, being that I run it so much, I don't mind it too much now, but it's still, some of the accidents I see out here, I'm like, good Lord, how the fuck did they do that? Or like upside down tractor trailer, like 18 wheels sticking straight up, and I'm like, how the hell did you pull that off?
Usually you're on the side, not
like wrong side
of belly scratches.
Like opposite side of the highway, gone through the median, whatever, and flipped, and somehow ended up upside down. And I'm like, I don't even that took some skill right there.
Yeah, it's talent.
I mean, hell, the head-on collision with one of our drivers with that drunk driver that was coming the wrong direction. I mean, the fact that I don't know, because and I told my manager that too, that I'm surprised he swerved. They swerved to try to not hit him fully head on, because I've never been in that situation. I might if I'm all of a sudden realizing there's a car coming at me, I don't know if because I'm split second, you got to decide which way you're going to go if you're in the middle lane or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I might have just hit him head on and ended up on top of the fucking car, because I'd be like, shit, fuck, whoop, too late. Driver's dead.
Yep.
Because it looked like
he did.
Yeah, because it was a full half-ton pickup or whatever. But because our guy swerved, the only open space in that cab that wasn't crunched in was the driver's side. Everything else was pretty much crunched in. And I'm like, he got lucky.
Very.
That might have been what went through our driver's head when he did it, was he's coming at me and he's on the left, he's on my right, so I'm gonna go to the left to try to to try to minimize it,
Yeah.
But then I guess our truck, I guess, went up in flames pretty quick afterwards. So he barely got out of the truck, before it went up or whatever, because ruptured like a line or something.
That's crazy.
I was like, damn, because they showed me the photo and I was like, holy crap, that's a truck. It looked like a big pile of like black metal or whatever. That's all you could tell. He's like, yeah. He's like, he barely got out of there with his clothes on his back. I said, well, I would have still, because everything's within reach of me. Like I would get out pretty quick, but I'd probably grab my phone and rip my cords off the dash or whatever, and probably my work bag that's down at my feet. I literally would get out the door with all three of those in like 2 seconds. But like the tablet and all that stuff,
cords,
I'd be like,
I wouldn't know why you're about cords though.
Maybe not the cord. If I could, I'd try to take them because that would just be more stuff I have to buy. But I'd at least grab my phone and my work bag, and the headset.
Hey, that's what insurance is for.
Yep. So I was like, yeah. Thankfully, I've never been in that situation, but it's like happens very often out here, and I'm just like, man.
Yeah, I've been working on the book and stuff, and yesterday I finished up all the stuff I had on my list. Then I was listening to it this morning, and I was just like started laughing.
Yep.
Bye. That's it. That stuff.
Yep.
I was just laughing.
The beginning, yo.
Yeah. Yep. And I just been just finding little stuff. Still, not too many. Maybe like seven words. Not word. Well, I put words in to find where it's at. That I need to like. Either there's like just it's too much, or there's like the double words, or over explaining. But not it's not a lot. And I'm like more than halfway through, listening to it over like, Microsoft Word, reading it to me. But like there's still the one that I asked the editor to fix, or it mentioned it like it's supposed to be daytime, not nighttime.
Yeah.
It still says night. You know what I mean? So I gotta but I'm gonna fix it now. It's supposed to be like not early morning, but like the time of day is important because kind of there's more of the day to follow, and it's talking about nighttime. The chapter before, and it's the same day, the next chapter, but it's earlier. Like it's weird. Like I don't know how you didn't catch that. I don't know how I didn't catch it, but again, that's why we do this. Before because I want to get it all right before I say, okay, we're gonna publish this now.
Yeah. What do you think? Probably gonna go with the other publisher for number 2.
Oh yeah. I mean. That's tentatively that's the idea. Hopefully make some little something on the first one. Get at least get some of my investment back, and then if I can't get an agent, then I'll go with the other ones.
Yeah, wasn't he quoting?
But I know what to look for. I know what to say I need, this time versus just taking some package
you've been through it already
all this crap. Yeah. I know exactly what I need, so.
Yeah, I have no idea since I've never been that route yet, but.
Yeah, and I already have like half the stuff that, that would be included on a higher end package.
Yeah.
So all I need is the editing, formatting, and marketing,
Yep.
Book cover. Well, the cover design, obviously coming up. I know what I'm gonna. I already know what I'm doing for the second one. It's a lot. It's the same kind of theme as the first one, except there are, and not just 3 characters, there are like 7. and the background's different. It's not, the pickup truck pulling a camper, but it's a bunch of other stuff, more vehicles, and because they're expanding and everything. So
Yeah.
different story, obviously. Different things going on, not just one little thing, but so all reflected in the cover. To draw the eye and be like, oh, that looks interesting, because that's what you want.
Yep.
So I already know. I just need some, to employ someone to do it. I don't have the talent to put that together, other than telling Copilot to come up with an image. This is what I want, and show it to an artist, and let them do it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because that's what we talked about the AI shit. Like, it's a good tool to use, but don't make it do what you should be doing yourself. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm just, not good with, well, I don't know, whatever programs an artist would use.
Yep.
That's not AI. Photoshop? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, it's a process, and it's taking longer than I thought it would, but I don't mind, because I know it's going to be right, and I'm going to be happy with it. So.
It's like, holy shit, I can see again. Had a car that was tailgating me that had those light blue, really, really bright as fuck lights. And they had their brights on, so like all I could see was almost like a fucking spotlight, seemed like, underneath the back of the trailer, and they would occasionally drift over, so it was like right in my mirror, so I'm doing the whole lean to the side to kind of get put them out of my vision for a second, because I'm like, fucking blinded with this fucking lights, man. And he finally exited. I'm like, thank God. Like, good Lord, turn your brights down, man.
Yay.
Because it had a blue tint, so I thought, I was like trying to look close to it. Is that a cop behind me with their lights on? Because I couldn't tell, because they're right on me.
Yeah.
I've had that happen before, where a cop, they try to pull you over, but they're like too far close to you, or too up on your trailer, where it's like, all you see flashing kind of, but you're not sure if that's that, and then they kind of go off to the side to split the lane, and you see them, oh, okay, I'm being pulled over, shit. Why didn't you stop back there? Because I couldn't see you, sir.
Yeah. If you can't see my mirrors, I can't see you. What don't you understand about that?
Your flashing lights might not, go around the trailer or underneath the trailer. Like, I didn't know until you split the lane to make it obvious that you're behind me. And, okay, sorry, it'll be pullover. The other day, I actually had a...
License your registration.
Give me your paperwork.
Yeah.
Or those reels that say, like, papers. And the guy goes, like, rock, I win, and drives off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Or the one where it's like, what's your name? Frida. What's your last name? Go, sir. You're free to go, sir. Oh, thank you very much. He drives off. Wait, what the fuck? You told me I was free to go.
Hilarious.
Yep.
Hopefully this is the last day I got to come up here for a while. Pulling this hill like 45 miles an hour. It sucks.
I'm all on flat road going out here towards Lenexa,
Yeah.
hills, Kansas is, rolling hills.
Yeah. Rolling hills and tornadoes.
Yep. And floods and massive thunderstorms all the time.
Yeah.
I think the other day I took Val outside to I think when she, I usually take her out first thing, like while I'm heating up food or whatever. I'll let her out. She'll literally run down, pee, come right back up the stairs. I'm like, if you gotta go more, go back down there and do your business. Like, go do your stuff. I'm not waking up in an hour to bring it back out here. But on the day where I had to take her out again, like an hour later, she ran down there and literally pooped in 3 places. I'm like, so you really had to go? Why didn't you do this an hour ago when we came out here? It's like,
right,
because I figured if she's walking on us, that's when I started thinking she must really have to go outside, so I'm going to go ahead and take her out. Because it's like, I'm going to try to get your attention. I'm going to fucking climb on you and walk, like, prance on you on the bed. You know, she's a 40-pound husky, and it's like, Erin actually, I think she got bruised or whatever. She's like, I guess, you know, huskies climbing on you like that can, I haven't got bruised. It didn't really hurt me, but she got bruised by it. And I was like, sorry. I was like, that's why I went up.
She's a delicate flower, Chris.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Like, she climbed on me first, and then she went over and climbed on Erin, and Erin was asleep, and I literally reached over and grabbed her harness and pulled her off and said, get the fuck off her. Get the fuck off, Mom. Come on now. What are you doing? Come here. Like, lay down. But, when I had to take her, when I went ahead and put her out this afternoon, Zoe was in the game room, you know, just chilling out in there, you know, and I went in there, I was like, well, at least, you know, Nala waited till it was close to my alarm before she needed to go out. And Bug's like, I tried to come in there and get her. Yep. I was close.
It was close. But did he hit you? It was close.
It was close.
No,
she's like, I tried to get her, but every time I reached for her, she growled at me, and I was like, you just got to reach over and grab her harness, like grab the handle and.
Yeah, that's what it's there for.
Yep, that's why we literally have not taken her harness off. Like, she lives in that harness pretty much because we want to make sure we don't want to have to put it back on her.
Yeah.
She just keeps it on.
Understandable.
Yep. Even though she's like a lot of the growling and the going to nip at us that she does, I never get the impression that it's her trying to hurt us or whatever. I think she's grumpy, she's anxiety or whatever, because, like, when she'll lay down and I'll literally pet her paw, and she immediately, like, she looks like she wants to bite, but she's also whimpering, like, but because my hand's on her paw, and I'm looking at her like, you better not. I was like, I'm not hurting you. Like, you know, let's be nice. And she's, and like, what the hell happened to you in your last home? I was like, what'd they do? Or she'll snarl and act like she's gonna go for you. Probably, yeah. Like she'll jerk towards your hand like she's gonna chomp down, but at the last second she turns away. Like, nope, better not. I'm like, because I don't hit her, like try to beat her, but she's got little flaps. You know, like if she gets my hand a little too rough, she'll get a little flap, and of course immediately she looks away, cowers a little bit. I'm like, no biting.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Well, there's a difference between, you know, what do they call that? Learning, you know, the teaching other than beating.
Yeah. Like I'll do a light swat on her butt or whatever. Like I'll do a light swat back there, you know. But if it's her mouth going for me, she'll get a light swat like on the snout or her muzzle or whatever, and then she'll immediately she'll jump like, oh my god, I just got slapped by Dad. I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna bite. Like we're not doing that. Or she'll get pinned to the bed, or sometimes we'll fucking pick her up, like swoop her like from the arms in the front, arms in the back, where all her legs are together underneath us. We'll pick her right up off the ground. And she immediately just surrenders. Fuck.
Yeah.
And you know she'll look all defeated and stop growling, and then we put her back down, and then she won't growl and bite for a minute or whatever. Erin said that when she called, you know, 'cause we're talking about driving school for Zoe, try to find a school so we can hopefully get her on that path this summer or whatever. But she was talking about Dalla. She's like, I guess she goes to work at 7 today. So I was like, well, when you go to work, if I'm not home yet, I would say probably put Allie either outside or put her with Zoe, and then I can bring her with me when I get home. She goes, yeah, whenever I go, if I have to go early, I just bring her from our room into Zoe's room. Like, oh, okay. Put her up on Zoe's bed with her. But she's like, yeah, she snarled a little bit at me, whatever. So I basically told her how, like, she'll snarl, and I'll literally, like, I'll force her into a hug, and, like, it's kind of like I'm forcing love on her, and she'll growl, snarl a little bit. I'm like, basically, I take it up, like, you're just grumpy. Like, come on now. Knock it off. Like, she'll snuggle next to you and want attention, and then you go to pet her or whatever, and she'll be, I'm like, shut up. Shut up. You want attention. You literally snuggle over here, and you got, like, underneath my arm, and then I go to pet you, and because you're laying down, you're acting all grumpy, and I'm like, I don't know what your problem is, but if you're going to force your way over to my space, you're going to get an arm around you or something. Like, you don't want me to touch you, then lay down by my feet. Then I won't reach down there and pet you. I'll just let you lay down there and, But she makes it very clear, like, she wants the affection or whatever. Like, she wants to be close or whatever, wants to cuddle on you or whatever. And it's like, so I forced her to a hug a couple times, and Erin was like, yeah, she was snarling at me when I just barely reached for her. She goes, so I just leaned over, and I literally pulled her into a hug with her snarling, and had my arm around her neck and had her in a hug, and just, like, I just held her for probably a good 2 or 3 minutes, where she growled for a little bit, and then all of a sudden she just surrendered and realized, oh, okay, this is just how it is right now for a second. I was like, yep. Because, like, you can't be on the bed and not want, not expect that we're, your owners are not going to, like, touch you or whatever, because, if you want to be independent, be on the floor, go sleep on the floor, Our last husky, actually, that's what he did. Like, we get him on the bed every so often, but he didn't, I guess previous owners, I don't know, they just never had him on the bed. So when we had him, we had a
some
dog
people
bed on
don't
the
like
floor.
that.
Yeah. So he would
people
come
get
in the
pets
room
and they don't give a shit. Like, why do you have a pet?
Yeah. Yep.
Just gonna kick it around.
Yep. Or it's like Rico, he does posts on Facebook about, like, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm not a pet person, blah, blah, blah. I just don't understand having someone else, technically another living thing in the house that, you have to pay for and financially provide for that does not pay rent or help out or whatever. And I gave crap. I was like, I was like, yeah, bro, but you always talk about how you're lonely at home because, like, you don't have
a dog or a cat could fill that, man.
Yeah. I was like, you don't have a lady
fucking
friend
I don't care.
in there. You're not married. It's just you. I was like, if you want to be more hands off, get a cat because you can just make sure the litter box and food are good. And basically, like, they'll love on you if they want to love on you, but you could basically just otherwise have them in the house with you. You don't have to do anything. Dogs are a little more hands on, obviously. You gotta take them out, walk them or whatever. And they a lot of times want more affection than cats do. Unless you get certain cats, like the last couple of cats, that we've actually had, they've been a lot more I love you, like they'll literally climb on you and want to get petted and they'll purr when they're on top of you. So it's like, okay. I grew up with a cat that hated my guts. So, like, initially for a good portion of my life, I wasn't a cat person because any cat I was with didn't like me that much. And then Erin and Allie, when I met them, they had a white cat, like a white and brown cat or something named Tinkerbell, that she was also a really bitchy cat. She hated my guts too. And we kind of like sent her to the Humane Society at some point because she even got like vicious with Erin and Allie at some point.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Like bit,
no good at all.
clawed the fuck out of them, and that's when they're both like, "Go ahead, take her to the Humane Society. We're not dealing with, if she's gonna be like that, we obviously can't have that around our kids." And I was like, okay, well, I'm not complaining because she hates my guts anyway. I don't like that little bitch. So. But then we had cats.
It's friendly. It's real Tinkerbell. What the hell?
Yep. Yeah. She's the Grimm's brothers, probably Tinkerbell version.
Oh right, yeah.
The black, the dark Tinkerbell. I'm sure.
Matt Damon.
If there was one. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's like black pixie dust or whatever, like turns you into some kind of creature that you don't want to be turned into when they sprinkle the dust on you or something.
Yeah.
I would actually laugh if there was actually something like that already. I don't think there is. I don't think there's an evil like an evil Tinkerbell version.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
That would be kind of funny.
Sounds
though.
like a Grimm's tale, though.
Yep.
We'll make it up. Do it up.
We'd have to call something different, so that way we're not like copyright, whatever.
Yeah. Call it the Blodgett Tales.
Maybe it'll be
there's your next story. There's your next story.
Yeah,
for Story Time Friday.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, there you go.
I think I'd have to like sit down and actually write that out though, because I don't know if I could come up with something like that off the fly though.
Well, you can do an outline.
Freestyle it. Damn.
Yeah. Fuck it. Make sure y'all pay attention to the next Storytime Friday. See evil Tinkerbell.
Evil Tinkerbell.
Yeah, there you go. Same difference.
Yep. I don't want to get sued, so I got to keep it,
Yep.
Even though they did an evil Winnie the Pooh, didn't they?
Yeah, there's two of them, I think. Well, Isabella won't shut up about it, so.
I never watched it, but I heard about
too,
it.
Like, yeah. Yeah, well, it's on like something that we don't have, or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's like on we used to have Peacock, but we don't have that anymore. I only ever had it because I was when I had Comcast or Xfinity.
Yeah.
And Xfinity kept raising the prices. I was like, never mind. I'm gonna switch to Verizon and then locked in the same price for 5 years. Oh, we could do 3 years. Goodbye. For $75? No. Goodbye. Now they're offering like 5-year, locked in 5-year deals. Xfinity is.
Yep.
For internet. Too late.
Yep. We've got the T-Mobile tower where you don't have to plug it into anything. You just plug it into the electrical outlet. And
Yep. That's what we got. But it's Verizon.
$65 a month. Doesn't go up or whatever.
It's got. And I have my TV and the PlayStation plugged into it, like the actual hardwired.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. It's actually making it faster.
That was one of the things that Aaron mentioned too. I guess Xfinity was door knocking, so they came by tonight.
Oh yeah.
Knocked on our door. We get those. We literally probably a couple times a week when I'm getting the mail, there'll be Xfinity advertisement. And I'm like, we had them. I think when they were at Comcast, they were I think it was like Comcast Xfinity, and now they're of course just Xfinity.
Yeah.
But we had that experience where they expected us to go pay the bill in cash at their location instead of paying with a card on the phone. And we were like, no, fuck you, we're not doing that. So the guy was like trying to talk to her
that's how
about,
people used to do it.
Yep.
In my hometown, they had an office. That's where you would go and get your, remember the boxes you used to get to hook up to your TV?
Oh, yeah, Yep.
Yeah, that's how you would pay them too. Yep. I remember going there and changing out boxes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Getting the
newest
version.
I think my husband was trying to wait for Spectrum to come out here, and we had a bad experience with Xfinity a while back. Yeah, because they're in Kansas City, but they're not out our direction yet. Like I keep checking it so often because I would go with them with internet. I've heard good things about having them with phone service. Like if you can get internet and phone, and I hear it's like you pay like $70 or $100 a month and have internet and high speed or rather internet and phone with them for like $100 for like a family or whatever. And I'm like, really? Because Rico, he had them for a while. He's like, yeah, Spectrum's awesome, and like literally you get to have a brand new phone, and the payment on it will be like $17 a month. I'm like, oh wow, okay, But every time every time I check, of course, we're not in your area yet, but we recommend Xfinity. No. I don't want Xfinity.
No, God, get them away.
Yeah, go, stop. Don't.
Oh, jeez.
Like the Kung Fu Panda, and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
Like,
stop it.
He's like, that tickles.
Uh-huh.
First, like, oh, me tenders. Trying to use the special kung fu move on him, and all it does is makes him like, oh, that tickles, man. What are you doing?
Yeah. Dragon Warrior. Right? Isn't that what it was?
Yep. Dragon Warrior. Yep. See, I'd switch to one of those big carriers again if I knew that it wouldn't end up like it did before. But I know after those 3 or 5 years, they'd be like, oh, our bill's like $50 higher now. This sucks.
50, hundreds.
Yeah, it was up quite a bit. I think when we left them, when they were trying to get us to pay cash or whatever, initially our bill was like 100 and something. But then by that point, for whatever reason, we had internet and TV. I think we might have had. I don't think we had alarm system at that point. I think we just had internet and TV, and our bill was like 300 and something. I was paying it, like I was calling them on the road, and I think it was in Georgia or whatever, and giving them a card and paying them over the phone. And then whatever reason, they're like, oh yeah, your account's been flagged as cash only now. I'm like, why? Like I literally pay you with my debit card, every month. I was like, I was like, I'm in Georgia, I can't come over there. So
they don't.
And then we had I think we had Earthlink for a while. Like I went from Comcast to Earthlink because there was like a set fee. It was like 110 monthly for like 1 gig, 1 gig speeds or whatever. Never went up. Never did. So I had that for probably about 1.5 years, 2 years, and then customer service wasn't the greatest because we started getting to where like only half our devices would connect to the Wi-Fi. Like the TV connected, and like I could connect my computer, but like phones wouldn't connect, and tablets that were only Wi-Fi that didn't have the cellular, they wouldn't connect to the Wi-Fi. And I would call them, and they'd have me do this. Power it down, do this, do that.
Turn it off, turn it back on again. That fixes everything.
Yep. So we're not even seeing it on our end. Go ahead and try this again. I'm like, ma'am, I've done this like 10 times. Like every time I call you, you guys have me do the same thing. It's not fixing it. I was like, can you please? Because it was on the AT&T lines. Like it was AT&T that actually brought the box and set it up for us. Got everything hooked up, which is funny because I guess that's because it's their lines. They were the ones that brought the Earthlink equipment or whatever. And I was like, can you guys please send a rep out here to check this because I think your box. I think it needs to be replaced. I think it's bad or whatever, like it's defective or broken or something. Like, well, no, we can't until we go through all these steps, do this and that. I'm like, I've done these. Like, I keep doing these, and it's not fixing it. I need you guys to send a rep out here. Well, we can't do that unless of this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, then we're switching companies again because, like, we're paying for the service, and we're not able to use the service, and you are refusing to send somebody to fix it. You're having me do all these troubleshooting things that aren't taking care of the problem. Well, sir, that's entirely your call, sir. If that's what you want to do, we're really sorry to see you go. I'm like, I don't want to leave. Just send a fucking rep out here. And I don't think they ever got the box either. Like we're like, send a rep out here to pick it up. Otherwise, fuck off. And they never heard anything from them. Never got a bill from them about it. Like, why won't you send somebody out here just to help, like, to fit?
Well,
they
won't. They don't want it because it's broken, Chris. Come on.
Yeah.
They know it's broken, but on her little card there, it says this is what they have to do.
Yep. Well, you got to try this now because these other 10 things that we had to do 5 times still isn't working, so we got to do this now. And okay. I have a lot of patience, man, but there's when I get to a point when I start yelling at the rep, like, ma'am. This is not working. I need, or like talking to AI on the automated, and you're like, customer service. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Could you please
Answer.
Could you please specify what you're calling about?
Nope.
I'm sorry. We were unable to blah blah blah. Ah, fucking hung up on me, man.
Yeah, AI hangs up on you.
Yep. Especially if you're on hold for a while before that happens, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I just lost half an hour on the phone. I just disconnect now. Got to go through all the prompts. Got to get another rep on the phone and explain the whole thing all over again. Because the first rep with the footnotes in there or something.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, so what seems to be the trouble today? Why, what can we do for you? Well, you're the third person I've talked to today, and
well, I have nothing here, so it never happened.
Yep, I'm so sorry. Well, have you tried, of course, all the troubleshooting things that I've already done 25 times?
Yep.
Yes, I've tried those. I've done all those. Oh, because I'm not seeing it on our end. Could you please, can we go ahead and let's try to do those again really quick to see if that. I'm like, okay, it's not gonna work, but we'll do it. I'll go ahead and do them. Go ahead, power it. I'll power it back on. Okay, are you seeing it on your end? No, sir, I'm not seeing it over here yet. I don't know what's going on. So, man, I won't even yell. I'll just hang up. Okay, I'm done. Click.
Yeah, sometimes that's better.
Yep. I'll just message Erin a screenshot of like whenever I set up the next service with whoever we're going with. She'll be like, "Oh, we're switching to T-Mobile." I'm like, "Yeah." I spent the last hour on the phone with Earthlink or with so-and-so, or with AT&T or whoever we're trying to, or Comcast or whoever, and I kept getting the runaround, and so I said, "Fuck them," and we're switching. She doesn't care.
Yeah,
She just wants to have internet at home. As long as she can, have YouTube playing on the TV or whatever, and as long as Zoe can watch her shows or play on her iPad or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, kids nowadays don't even watch TV. They just watch shit on YouTube. It's crazy.
Yep. I was wondering if Chuck was going to call back at some point,
Man, he might. Not too late yet. Jay Nelly should be calling in soon, too.
So now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she usually calls him, though.
Nah, not all the time, but if he doesn't answer, she'll call me. Well, it should be the other way around. I've known her longer, but whatever.
Yeah, see how it is, man.
I'm sorry, we don't have plans to go to dinner tonight, some fancy Italian Mexican restaurant in York. But
that just makes me laugh there. It's a Mexican Italian restaurant.
Well, yeah, it's a thing. I don't know. I've never seen it anywhere until I moved out here.
Oh gosh, that means it's not real on.
I can go get a cheesesteak and a burrito at the same fucking spot. It's weird.
Yep.
But
when I was looking for,
if you want a cheesesteak and a burrito, go for it.
Yep.
Sorry.
Like when I was looking for a Chinese buffet, when we first moved up here, there were a couple places, but they like 3 out of 5 star rating or whatever, and it was like it's called super buffet, whatever, and they it was one of those. Yeah, pretty much. It talked about like they had Mexican as well as Chinese and American food. I'm like, that's not Chinese, then. That's like. So I found one that's literally. Buffet. Yeah, that's just buffet, whatever.
It ain't no Shady Maple, though.
Yep. Versus like you find a Chinese restaurant where the big complaints are the waitresses really couldn't understand or had trouble understanding me because they don't speak very good English. I'm like, well, at least you know it's authentic.
Yeah, right.
But they got like the sushi bar with like all the kind of sushi. You can just go up there because it's a buffet. You go up there and you just pick out what you want. And then
yeah, but no more sushi train like in Nashville. It ain't no sushi
we will.
train.
Yeah, we will if we go down there. You know.
Yeah.
Like there were places I wanted to go to when me and Zoe were down there, but since I was only down there Sunday and Monday, you know, so we got down there so late Saturday night. It was like we basically got up Sunday afternoon, and I had Sunday night, Monday night. But ideally, I would have liked to stay there for a couple more days, and I actually but funds are a little bit tight, so I stayed there, did what I had to do, and then we took off.
Did you see that accident on I forget which one it was, but it was in Tennessee there. Where it was a hot shot caught fire, and he was hauling fireworks, and the whole thing was fucking exploding all over the interstate.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
There's video of it. Yeah, there's video of it.
Oh,
I think it's 64 maybe. I don't remember, but yeah, it was all over like Instagram and stuff. I meant to send it to you. I guess I probably should have, huh?
I mean, you might have. I don't remember when it was a long time back or whatever.
No, it was like last week.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was last week. Yeah, it's wild.
Early
you
fireworks
show. The vehicle on fire and the trailer behind it on fire, and then all these fireworks just start popping off. It's like the finale at a fireworks show. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep.
And there's cars just stopped because they don't want to get any closer. You know what I mean? The whole interstate shut down. There's no fire trucks anywhere because they don't want to get close either. Because at that point it's best to just let it do its thing.
Yep.
And then put it out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That was in Tennessee. I want to say it was by Nashville, but I mean, I forget. It'll probably come up again. You know how that happens.
Because the fireworks will go out, or kind of go off on their own, but whatever other flammable, stuff that's on fire, obviously can't do anything about that except for extinguish it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, I guess they were waiting for the fireworks to stop popping off.
I guess bigger danger of that would be setting fire to like nearby areas, like wooded areas and stuff.
Yeah, well, there was like a grass median or whatever, but.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll find it later. I just thought you had seen it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might have been on like Trucker's Wall of Shame or something.
Yeah.
On Facebook too.
Yeah, try to scroll a little bit on whenever I get like stopped for like fuel or whatever, or when I'm try to get loaded in St. Louis, I might scroll a little bit, but otherwise I'll be like, all right, I really have to go.
Yeah. Well, I gotta,
too long.
we gotta sit and then load for like an hour. And what else are you gonna do?
Yep.
Yeah, play games and troll the internet. Or just shake your head at all the political nonsense on there on either side. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Now what do we talk about? Yeah. I mean, there's
Say,
some
where's
crazy stuff out there.
where's John when we need him?
Yeah. John, Logan, oh God, Logan sent a like a flyer in our group chat,
Yeah.
and it's like some raffle or whatever going on next month, and like it doesn't say what it's for or where it's even at. Just says like, oh, has all this information at the time, and you got to be a member. A member of what? What is this from? You know what I mean? Like, and everybody's like,
yep.
Logan, nobody here's a member. Oh, I'm a member. Of what? And it's just crickets. No answer.
League of Shadows.
Yeah. Well, no, we said Mommy's Boy Club because he's a mama's boy.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Just like something crazy. No, nothing. Like it was sent to him, and he just kind of sent it to everybody without explanation. You know. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. It's been a long week.
It's understandable. Always is for me, man.
Yeah, It was funny is like Jess was actually home yesterday, like she didn't have to work.
Yeah.
And I could actually go to bed early, and I fucking didn't. But when she's at work, like working like 4 to 10 or whatever, and it's like I have to stay up. I'm so tired I could barely make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now I can actually sleep, and I'm like, oh. Like I made tacos last night.
Oh, wow.
The nacho cheese shells.
Those are pretty awesome.
They are, dude. And it's not it's the Ortega brand or whatever. It's not like Taco Bell ones, but
yeah. Well,
I like them better. I think they're better than.
Especially when they got the flat bottoms and they're a little bit thicker.
Yep,
like those.
that's what I got.
Even though they still don't stand up for me. You put all the stuff in them.
No, I mean I got them to stand up, but
oh, cool.
I put them in the oven. You put them in the oven for like a couple minutes. But when I put them in there standing up, they all closed. Like the top started curling towards the middle. I'm like, motherfucker. Because I think you're supposed to lay them down, kind of still touching to keep them open when you I didn't do that. Yeah, whatever. It still worked. They're still delicious. I don't care, man. It was delicious.
Yep. Yeah, Zoe gives me crap because she'll be like, I'm one of those, I could do pretty much the same type of stuff, like, pretty often. Like, not do, like, back-to-back, but I'll do, like, tacos one weekend, maybe like, Mexican or whatever, like, tenders or whatever, and basically, like, Zoe will be like, after, like, the second or third weekend of, being like, hey, let's go get some tacos. Because they'll get old for, like, that, I don't have them that much to where I get tired of them. Like, I can have three tacos and a side of rice, and then a week or two later, I'll fucking order that again. They'll be like, you and your tacos, Dad, you love your tacos. I'm like, fuck yeah, I do. I was like, Zoe, you've never been out on the road eating at some of these truck stops where you're just grateful to get a hot meal that, tastes halfway
might
decent.
not taste that well. Yeah.
But it's like, hey, cool, I got this little, buffet that had stuff that, at a TA or something that might not, might have been in that warmer for a while, but, it still tastes halfway decent. It's not terrible, You just avoid the stuff that looks like it's like crispy on top, because it's been sitting there for too long.
Mhm. But it's it's what it is. You got to deal with it. Move it on. Got it, and then it makes you or allows you to enjoy home cooked meals.
Yep.
Like I made it was like the stir fry meat that they had at the store. It was on sale or whatever, and I made it in a stir fried it in a pan with salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, butter, and I mixed in. I had a jar of brown gravy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And fucking mixed that all together, dude. That was so good.
That sounds
I
pretty
had
awesome.
it over mashed potatoes. I had it over mashed potatoes, man. It was so good. Yeah. It didn't last. Like it was all gone. Like nobody. There was no leftovers. The trick with the beef is to not cook it all the way and then throw the brown sauce in there.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So it stays nice and moist and doesn't get all chewy.
Yep.
At least that's what I did. It worked. So. Fuck
Yeah.
Oh, God. Fuck you. Going downhill and fully loading this fucking four-wheeler comes off the exit. And I gotta get the next exit, so there's no point in passing them. Oh, then they just sped up. What the hell?
Always fun when I'm dropping a trailer and I got the switcher like parked there. You can tell like you're waiting for this one. I can tell
Uh-huh.
because they got their spotlights on. They're shining on the trailer, and I'm like, yeah, I can tell you're not making it very subtle. You're waiting for this one. Now I get to find this other one because it's the location on it doesn't even show this.
Well,
this
well, you're late. Why are you late?
Yep.
Because I'm bullshit in St. Louis.
Yep. Like I'll look around all back here for it, see if it's back here, and then it's probably back along the back fence. But since the location's off, I don't even know what hub it's at because I think one of them, sometimes it'll show like January was the last to update GPS, whatever.
Jeez.
And it's
like,
oh,
July.
Yep.
What the hell?
But it's funny with the container trailers though, because they technically have GPSs on those, but FedEx they're never accurate.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So we don't know how far out you are because it hasn't updated in a while. I'm like, okay, well I'm over here at this one location, whatever, or this far out or whatever. Oh, okay, yeah, you're not too far out. I'm like, no. But the regular FedEx trailers though, they track those a little more accurately, but it's still
Oh yeah.
Let's see. And not seeing it out here. I'm hoping it's along the back fence.
Rail containers, who knows where the fuck they come from?
All the ones I pick up, I think
Mexico.
I think they the ones that get brought out here, they come from the West Coast. Like somebody brings them from or trains bring them from California, then
yeah. Yep.
They have drivers that'll go pick them up and bring them over here to the hub, and then I pick them up. That's why it was funny the one day that I was trying to pick up my St. Louis load out of here, and one of the switchers had put it in the door, like broke the seal and everything. Just and I was like,
Yeah, it was a relay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that, and I was like, are they unloading that? Because that's supposed to be going towards St. Louis. They're like, well, they're like, on the phone, well, we hope not. Like, it shouldn't be. I'm like, because the doors are open, it's in the door. Like, what the hell? Oh, okay. Maybe it's because military experience, because, like, I can hurry up and wait, but I fucking hate it, especially when it's, like, a long time. And I'm already late. And it's like 8 o'clock, and normally I leave by, like, 6:15, 6:30, 6:45, something. I'm going, I'm already late. Like, at this point, I'm going to ask if I can go home and just get paid for the day because it's not my mix-up that happened today.
Yeah. Oh, no, you can't do that.
My manager probably would, actually, you know, because when it's something like that, he's done it a couple times already where something happened, FedEx fucked up, or hell, when I got that the next day after I bobtail back unpaid because of the med card, when I got up that afternoon, I actually had a message from him saying that if I didn't hear from him or like check with him before I leave to see if FedEx was, you know, they had updated. So I think 4 o'clock, I was like, hey, so what's the deal? And he was, so I was like, I don't want to drive all the way out there and then be told to come home. And he's like, yeah, go ahead and take the night off. I'm going to pay you for the night. I'm like, all right, cool. Because he goes, they're still dragging their feet, whatever. They're still fucking up. Okay. I was like, I'll take the night off. So like literally, like I'd taken a shower at like 4 o'clock, just kind of chilling out at home. Aaron came in there at like 4:30 because I was, you know, getting dressed or whatever. But I wasn't getting dressed in my uniform stuff. I was just getting dressed in regular clothes. And she came in like, "Are you not working?" I was like, "No, I'm not. They don't have my my stuff updated, so." I was at Rex is paying me for the night, so she was, oh, that's pretty awesome. Like, yeah, I'll take it. Free money, you know, free pay, you know. I was like, you'll never hear me complain about that. Hell, I don't even, if he gives me a random night off, I don't even have to get paid for the night for me to be like, sure, I'll take the night off. I'll take the free night, you know, hang out with the fam, actually take some quality time, you know.
Yeah.
Say, where the fuck are you?
Oh, you start moving now after you sat there for 10 minutes? Fucking dickhead.
What's that? Oh.
There's a truck backing into the dock door here, and he stops and sits there, and I'm like, oh, all right, I guess he's going to stay there. And then I start going around, and then he starts moving, and then, oh, shit. There's a truck coming around.
I got worried, man. I literally came along the entire length of his back fence after I'd already searched the front. And I got to the last 3 trailers going, I don't know where this trailer is. I don't think it's back here. Literally 2 trailers from the end, I thought, oh, there it is. It's like, there's nowhere else for me to check, so if it wasn't down this stretch, I'd be calling them and be like, you guys want me to take that load, but I don't know where it is because location's off. I can't find it anywhere. At least location, if it's accurate, you can see, oh, it's along the back fence or it's over here on this side of the lot. But if you don't have a location, you're just kind of driving around looking at everywhere that you can possibly look for it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's always fun.
Random spot.
Pretty much. Just like randomly driving around going, nope, it's not over here, not over there. And sometimes you might have actually already passed it and you might have missed it. And so you're driving, I can't find the trailer. It's over here. I went over there. And then you go back and you're like, oh, okay, I missed it. I passed it. Shit. All right. Or you get them where like the trailer numbers might be a little bit warped, so they're like not exactly like on there very clear, you know.
Yeah.
And so you find the trailer and it's like one of the oldest fuck ones that like needs to be like retired or something. It's like, oh, that's why I didn't see it. The number isn't very visible on the side of that. And I'm trying to find it in pitch black.
hey, trailers are expensive, man.
I know, man.
Oh my God, it's off already? What the hell?
You know, like the really old ones that basically you have to like throw all your entire weight just to crank them.
Well, that's just poor maintenance right there. Because we have old trailers that fucking spin like a dream.
Don't they have to grease them to make them like crank good or something? Or
yes, yeah, they do. But you actually have to get somebody to actually do that.
Man. I've had trailers that you go to crank them down and only one side's going down, the other side's not. And I'm like, that's not supposed to do that.
Yeah, that's because the pin had come out of the one side. I've had that happen. It happened as I was cranking it. I just heard something hit the ground. And I looked down as I'm cranking, and only one leg's going up. I'm like,
Yep.
Because there's just a bolt that holds them together. Yeah, I mean, from one side to the other.
I think the one in Nashville that I had that one, like a Sunday or Saturday morning or whatever I got off. And I think I was dropping a pup after I dropped a set of doubles. I was dropping the front trailer, and when I unhooked from it, I thought I didn't lower the landing gear. I was like, oh shit, I think I fucked up. Because when I pulled apart from it, in the mirror, I see the trailer lean very heavily almost to the right. Like, literally against the trailer next to me. And I was like, oh, shit. Don't tell me I don't tell me I forgot to lower the landing gear. I lowered him, but when it disconnected, one of the legs went back up.
Oh.
And so like the front corner, yeah, so it didn't hold, so like one of the leg was down, the other leg wasn't, and it so it's like leaned catty corner kind of, where like the back right corner was up in the air and the front left was on the ground. And I was like, oh shit. And it was loaded. I brought it up loaded. And so I went over to Light Hall basically, hey, I'd taken a photo and I showed it to her. I was like, I'm just giving you guys a heads up. It wasn't like that when I picked it up, but this happened. She was, holy crap. I'm like, yeah, when I dropped it, one side it went back up, and you know, as you see, it's against the other trailer. So, I was like, I don't know. You might have to get like probably one of those, a forklift is what I recommended. I was like, yeah, you might want to get a forklift over there to like raise that one side up, so that way you can have one of your mechanics hook up to it and get it over the bay or whatever. She's like, oh, okay, I got you, yeah. So I was like, I just want to tell you guys about it so you didn't just find the trailer and then all of a sudden get a phone call like, you dropped a trailer like that. I was like, it wasn't like that when I dropped it. Like, the landing gear was down. It just didn't. I was like,
couldn't support the weight.
She goes, yeah, obviously there's something broken on the one side. I'm like, yeah.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. You know how it is, though, man. We got to cover our ass out here. Like, we let them know, I didn't do this. This is like that when I got it.
Yep.
I have photos.
Well, because it's always your fault.
Yep. That's why the app that we do the photos and stuff, it's very thorough. Like, we have like everything from like single trailer pre-trip. There's a inspection for like doubles where it has you take like photos of fifth wheel, the pencil hook, you know, the little hooks that we hook up, the little chain where we hook that up, you know, underneath, checking the connection for the dolly when you're hooked up to the back trailer. Said it's pretty common for people not to check that, and then the back trailer just disconnects because they didn't make sure it was connected. And so there's like all these photos you got to take, but they basically cover our ass because if something happens, and we can show the photos saying we looked at that, it was locked, it was secured when I left, and somehow it still came disconnected. You know, show like a mechanical failure or something. You know, that way we can't be blamed for it because it was good when we did our pre-trip and we left, and something happened en route or whatever.
Yeah.
Because most contractors and stuff, they'll go to bat for us.
Yeah, sure.
What's going on?
I was just a random dude walking around. I think he doesn't know where to go. Fucking freight drivers.
I don't know. Shut up. Oh, what the fuck is this? Some trees are on fire at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I think it was California.
Oh, I got you. They got wildfires and stuff going on out there, don't they?
Maybe.
You know those reels where they talk about like you got like a driver trainer with a trainee mixing up LA and Louisiana. They're supposed to go to like Los Angeles and they go to Louisiana, or they're supposed to go to Louisiana and they go to LA. And the trainer wakes up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're here already. Oh wow, okay. Like apparently they're supposed to go to Los Angeles, and the guy wakes up, and the trainee is eating seafood in a little basket of crab legs and shrimp or whatever, and the trainer's like, oh, that's philosophy. You didn't get me a plate? He goes, I don't want to wake you up. Oh, that's cool. Hey, let me grab a shrimp. And then they start talking whatever, and he's like, yeah, I didn't realize they had this in California. And the trainee's like, no, we're over here outside of Baton Rouge or whatever. And the trainer's like, what are you talking about? Yeah, we're in LA. But, it's like, yeah, we're supposed to go to LA like Los Angeles. Like, no, we're in Louisiana. It's like, why are we in Louisiana? You said go east on 10 to LA. He's like, I said go stay on 10. We're going to East LA. And I'm like, but I'm thinking like, wait a minute, 10 though. 10's all the way the fucking the south side though. LA is like up north in California, so 10. I mean, you'd just have to go north once you got into California probably, but
no, LA, Southern California, dude.
No, it's not. LA is like North California, isn't it?
No, LA, Southern California.
Because LA is
the
up there.
10 runs right into it.
Does it? I thought maybe I'm thinking
yeah.
San Francisco. Is that what San Francisco is?
Maybe
North California?
San Francisco's up north, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
It is, yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking, I was like, does 10 even go there? But I was like, oh, okay, maybe it does. I'm just getting because I know California is the entire coast, so it's like, I don't know. I've never been there, so.
It's all good.
I've been to like San Bernardino, and then been up north. I think I did San Francisco like twice, with I think with Sarah England actually, but paid the $6 a gallon or whatever it was out there at the time. When everyone else was like $3 something. Let's see.
I found the video. That's what I was doing. I was looking for that damn video. I found it on Facebook. I just sent it to you.
You know how it is, putting everything on the computer.
Yep.
Did the pre-trip outside the truck, now just documenting it. So you got like not even an hour until you get where you're going?
Oh, I'm here.
All right.
Yeah, I've been here for like 10 minutes.
I got you.
Oh, fuck. Stretch.
Yep. Gotta wait till 7 or something?
Yes. Oh, he's unloading that truck that was backing into the dock right now, so.
Gotcha. One of these raw chats, we'll have to see if we can catch Chuck for a little bit longer because it was like 25 minutes.
I know. I expected to be on the phone a lot longer, but what do you do?
Yep.
What do you do?
All right, guys. We'll see you later. Oh, leave it already. Okay.
Yeah. No worries.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get it off myself. You can
Yep.
hit the restroom.
Sounds like fun, man.
Now you know it.
Hurry up and wait some more,
Yep.
All right, guys.
All day, every day. Yep.
rawchatpod@gmail.com,
That's right.
But otherwise,
the Blodgett Show, YouTube, Facebook, all that bullshit.
Yep.
What is it? It's
Instagram is
Blodgett.
that's on YouTube. So YouTube's ChristopherBlodgett. Instagram and TikTok are T and Trucker Chris, or just mine. But then Instagram for the show is Blodgett Show Podcasts. There'll be like the usual donation link and support link, whatever, in the show notes, of course.
Yeah.
And eventually we'll whenever we get a new book published here in the next month or so, that
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Mentioning that,
promote
on the show,
it, all that good shit. Yeah.
But all right, man.
All right, buddy. Enjoy.
Sounds good. Later. Bye.
Bye.